the third day of wedding in Cana of Galilee, the mother of Jesus was there in joy and company. Jesus was invited, his disciples by his side. When the wine ran out, his mother to him cried, "They have no wine." Her faith in him so clear. And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour is not yet come, the times is yet to be." His mother turned to the servants with trust so sure and true. Do whatever he tells you, her words a faithful cue. 6 stone water jars stood for rites of purity, each holding 20 or 30 gallons, filled by decree. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water now." They filled them to the brim, obedient without a vow. And he said to them, "Now draw some out, take it to the feast, master." They took it, water turned to wine, a miracle unsurpassed. The master tasted, unaware of where it came to be, though the servants who drew the water knew the mystery. He called the bridegroom, saying, "Everyone serves good wine first. When people drink freely, then poor wine is dispersed. But you have kept the good wine until now, a marvel to bestow." This the first of his signs Jesus did in Cana's glow, manifested his glory. His disciples believed in him, you know. This the first of his signs Jesus did in Cana's glow, manifested his glory. His disciples believed in him, you know. He went down to Capernaum with mother and kin, his brothers and disciples, a few days to begin. The Passover of the Jews was near, to Jerusalem he came. In the temple cellars of oxen, sheep, and pigeons to his shame. Making a whip of cords, he drove them all away. With sheep and oxen, coins poured out, tables in disarray. And he said to those who sold the pigeons, "Take these things away. Do not make my Father's house a house of trade today." His disciples recalled the scripture, words of old they knew. "Zeal for your house will consume me," a prophecy come true. The Jews then said to him, "What sign do you show for this deed?" Jesus answered them, "Destroy this temple, in 3 days I'll succeed." The Jews then said, 46 years to build this place, and will you raise it up in 3 days by your grace? But he spoke of the temple of his body, the truth concealed. When he was raised from the dead, his words were then revealed. His disciples believed the scripture, and the word that he had spoken fulfilled. When he was raised from the dead, his words were had spoken fulfilled. In Jerusalem at the Passover, many saw his signs and believed. In his name they trusted by the wonders they received. But Jesus did not entrust himself, for he knew all hearts within. Needed no one's witness about man, for he knew what was in man's sin. This the first of his signs Jesus did in Cana's glow, manifested his glory. His disciples believed in him, you know, when he was raised from the dead. His words were then revealed. His disciples believed the scripture and the word that he had spoken.